Welcome to another episode, everyone. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. We will not be on here long tonight. Just wanted to tap in real quick with the family, with my good people. Tap into the live. The question tonight on many people's minds is Blueface, the rapper Blueface, on a PC yard in prison? Is he on a protective custody yard there in prison? As many of you know, Blueface is a member. He is a gang member, supposedly, allegedly. And so being on a protective custody yard, well, that's no good. That's a no-go for any member. Hell, for anybody, for any man, period. And the word is that he is indeed on a protective custody yard. Now, I don't know this to be a fact or that he at one point was. Someone sent me a video just yesterday or so, a couple days ago, with B. Braze from the Who's Who's, in which he was saying that he has direct information that Blueface was indeed on a protective custody yard. Again, I don't know this to be a fact. I don't know this to be true, but that's what the word is. Now, he said that Blueface, from his understanding, had went to a level 1 or level 2 yard, and that now a level 1 and level 2 yard is a bad yard. It wasn't a bad yard before. Level 1 and level 2 yard was just your custody. That's just a lower level. You have a level 1, level 2, level 3, and a level 4. And that's really all it was. And it was just a lower level, nothing bad about it. But apparently now, according to Braze, I don't know, I'm not in prison, haven't been in prison for 3.5 years. The level 1s and level 2 yards, according to Braze's video now, are like half PC, like 50-50 yards, like half protected custody. And Braze was saying that his good peoples told him that Blueface, rapper Blueface, who was a Crip, was indeed on one of these level 1 or 2 yards / half protective custody yard, half PC yard, but that he is now on another yard. Blueface has now been transferred to the general population to another yard. This is according to him. I don't know. I don't know. I'm asking y'all, do y'all believe that Blueface is on a protective custody yard? According to this individual, according to Braze, or according to whoever told Braze this, he is indeed on a protective custody yard, or he was at one point, and now he went somewhere else to a general population yard. Now, normally, that's a no-go. That doesn't happen. You cannot go from a PC yard to a regular yard. You cannot go from a PC yard to a main line. Where they do that at? Once you go PC, that's it, normally. You cannot come back. However, there have been a couple of situations where someone has been able to sneak back over, especially if you're talking about a 50-50 yard, where it's not all the way PC and you're saying you're not PC, and because Blueface now supposedly is on a level 3 yard, not a level 4. You can't go to a level 4 yard after you've gone to a PC yard, but you may be able to escape on a level 3 yard. It's a possibility for a little while. So perhaps he has indeed escaped and went to a level 3 yard. But again, I don't know this to be a fact. Right, dudes be saying anything, right. He's scared of the BPSs in the 20s. Okay. Okay. Jackson said he saw a video of Blueface on a live on a YouTube video in general population. Well, yeah, that's what I was just saying. That's according to Braze. That is where he's at now on the main line. But that he came from a level 1, level 2, which is now a slash PC yard, 50 yard, these level 1s and level 2s. Again, it wasn't a PC yard when I was there. It was not a 50 yard when I was there, level 1 or level 2. According to Braves, updated information. It is now considered PC, level 1s and level 2s. I don't know, maybe I'm misreading what he was saying, but that's what I got from it. And that Blueface was on one of these yards, level 1, level 2, slash PC, 50 yard, and that now he's on the main line. Now he's in general population. So the video, he's saying that Blueface is popping it by being on a general population yard now, that he's fooling everyone, that these individuals don't know that he was first on this PC yard. Again, this is not coming from me. I don't know. I'm asking, is he on a PC yard? I don't have firsthand information about that. I'm not there, so I can't say. The live video on YouTube was old. Blueface seems certified. Okay. Hey, what up, King? What's up, love, King? How you doing? Thank you for joining the live, everyone. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter, with me, Damian Porter. We're talking about Blueface in prison, prison politics. Is Blueface on a protective custody yard, a PC yard there in prison? Or was he ever on a protective custody yard and now it's in the general population? That's the question on a lot of people's minds. People have been accusing him of being on a protective custody yard, and now he's in general population. Somehow he was able to work that twist because, again, normally, typically, once you go to a protective custody yard, that's it, your career is over. You cannot come out and then go to a main line to general population. That's absurd. I'm just saying. Hey, DP, when you were locked up with 4 extra, why did you why did you take a fade with him? Is it that, man, look here. I wasn't taking no fades. It was asking me in the comments the other day, man, how come you're not talking about your fights? How come you don't never talk about your fights? Well, I have talked about some of my fights. They were mainly in YA, and I got packed out. Most of the time, I just got packed out. People ain't going head up with me. Dope Fiend are packed out. That's it. In prison, I only had a couple of fights in all of my decades in prison. Like a few fights, bro. Like 3 or 4 in 30 years or something. I was bluffing. I was bluffing the whole time because of my size. They wasn't about to try to squabble me like that. I was bluffing with my size. So I didn't have that many squabbles. I had a few and some other violence, some other incidents, and that's it. So that's why I don't talk about all of my fights. I don't have a whole lot of them. And 4 extra, no, I didn't have not one fight in a Los Angeles County jail that I can recall. I fired on a homie before, We was in a cell. Uh, I mean, other than the riots and all that, and maybe a DP or two handed out, but that's it. So I didn't fight for extra because I wasn't. I was too old to be fighting even then. And I used to always say, I ain't fighting nothing but this case, letting everyone know that if you come at me, there will not be a fight. I'm, I'm too old. I'm too big. Probably not fast enough anymore to be out here trying to squabble with these youngsters. I'm just gonna get it over with. I know how to get it over with. There ain't no fight. I'm about to end this shit now. But anyway, let's get back to Blueface. Is he on the PCR or is he not? I don't know. Welcome to the live, everyone. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. And we're talking about rapper Blueface, famous rapper Blueface, who is in the penitentiary. And word is from some individuals that he is or was on a protective custody yard, a PC yard. This is concerning, disturbing, because he is a gang member, allegedly. Allegedly, he's a Crip. And it is forbidden for Crips, or anyone else for that matter, to go on a protective custody yard. And if you did so, and if you are on a protective custody yard, if you were on a protective custody yard, your career is wrapped up. Word is, Blueface went to a protective custody yard and is now in general population, somehow slithered his way out of PC and onto a mainline yard. Now, this is not prevalent. This is uncommon for someone to be on a protective custody yard and then somehow find himself in general population. But according to the word, that's exactly what transpired with Blueface. This is not coming from me. I'm speaking on it, asking the Go Up movement if they believe, if they have information about Blueface, rapper Blueface, an alleged member being on a protective custody yard there in prison at one time or now. Is he on a protective custody yard? What's going on, I Am King? What, you got a question? What's your question, man? Hope it ain't about to be no nonsense. Love you too, sister. That's my sister. I know for a fact because I'm from schoolyards, my family not feeling. I missed the first part. What do you know, Venice? What do you know that he's not? Because you sound a little aggressive there. He's not on the PCR. Is that what you know? I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know if he's on the PCR or not, bro. Using the Corcoran Gladiator fights in the 90s, bad. And they was something. AOG. I know you had to lock up some of my own. Huh? Oh, what, from schoolyard? I was locked up with a gang of schoolyards. I was just locked up with TC and J-Lo. Oh, Big Will? Yeah, man, that fight with Big Will was bananas, bro. I mean, you know, dude was really punching on me. Feel me? But, you know, it's all good. He said he was on a PCR and that he was a smoker. Oh, man. See, I don't know. I don't want to start the rumors and the gossip. I'm just a schoolyard. Got a janky area in Midtown. Yeah. Welcome to the live, everyone. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. That's me. And we're just talking about Blueface here. rapper Blueface, and whether or not he is on a protective custody yard. Did he go PC? And they're saying that he was on a protective custody yard, but he is no longer. Is this true? Could this be? He wouldn't be the first, but maybe the second that was able to go from a PC yard to somehow a general population yard. That's unheard of. It doesn't happen typically. Once you go PC, you cannot return to normal life. You cannot return to normalcy. You can't return to prior glory. Once you go protective custody, your career is over. If he's smart, he would. If he's smart, he'd go PC. What's up, Black Sam Does Food? Is that your YouTube channel, Black Sam Does Food? Off topic, but is there a possibility of you creating videos about pro-black philosophy? Is he in Lancaster? I don't know if he's in Lancaster. I'm not sure exactly where he's at. King is a rap. Cheer from A-Train. Yes, there's a chance of me creating videos about pro-black philosophy, but the thing is, it's not going to get any views. I'm barely getting any views right now. I don't know what the fuck is going on. The algorithm is not feeling me. The algorithm is not working with me right now, bro, for real. So the people don't really want to hear that. I would love to do that, love to do black history and all that. Just go into it. Like, I talk for years about it, I'm sure. But, you know, do the people really want to hear that, or do they want to hear about somebody getting stabbed? You do the math. He's fighting for his life right now. Who? I just subbed. Thank you for the sub, GG. Appreciate it. Thank you for subbing. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. Welcome to the live, everyone. Hit the like button if you're here in the live. Hit the like button if you are here in the live, please. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so, please. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. And we're just talking about whether or not Blueface, rapper Blueface, an alleged member, is in or was in protective custody there in prison. Word is that he was in protective custody. He is no longer somehow in protective custody. He slithered his way out. Well, that's because they're saying, and by they I mean B Braves, that it wasn't like a full-blown, full-on protective custody yard. It was a level 1 or level 2, and that is now considered a protective custody yard. So I can see him going from a level 1 or 2 to a level 3, where supposedly he is now at on a level 3 yard. But the rumor is he came from a level 1 or 2 yard that is a so-called 50-50 yard. Half PC, half general population, whatever the hell that means. I don't know this to be true. That's the word. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. We're just talking about rapper Blueface and whether or not he was or is in protective custody. It's a big question. It's a big thing. Because, again, if you go to protective custody, it's over. But then again, look at Tekashi 6ix9ine, who snitched on everybody and essentially admitted that he snitched. But he was still getting out, selling music, and doing concerts. You know, who would actually show up? I wouldn't be called dead at his concert. He a snitch. People actually showing up to his concerts, and he was still making money and doing videos with other rappers and all of that. The game is not the same. That's why it's just not worth it. Appreciate it, Brody. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super sticker. Appreciate it. Five got shot, one died. What are y'all talking about? Thank you. Wolf T Gaming. Thank you, Wolf T Gaming, for the super chat, for the super sticker. The big fella appreciates it. The channel appreciates the extra support. Thank you for the super chat, for the super sticker. Wolf T Gaming and Brody, appreciate you both. Thank you and welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. Welcome to the live. Hit the like button if you have not done so, and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. We're just here talking about rapper Blueface and whether the rumor is true or not that he went to a protective custody yard. I don't know this to be a fact, but that's what they're saying. Tapping in from the Mile High. Bet. CDC Survivor, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. The channel appreciates the support. Thank you very much. Welcome to the live. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. Hey, did Blueface go PC and wither his way out of that so he can still sell his music when he get out? But then again, as I said, Tekashi 6ix9ine was still selling his music, even though he was a PC, a rat, no good bastard. Sammy the Bull. All right, Mr. Clean in Fresno, appreciate the love. That's a true OG shirt. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, man, I'm trying to get it in. Damn all that. Welcome to the live, everyone. I'm about to get out of here. Just want to tap in real quick with my good people with the Go Up movement and ask you all if you believe that Blueface is on protective custody yard. I don't know this to be true. Let me reiterate that. I do not know this to be true. This is the word. This is the video that was sent to me with people saying and suggesting that he was at one point on a protective custody yard, but has slithered his way out. The way things work these days, I don't know. It's just hard for me to be surprised by anything. I have no problem with giving you some history, man, but I'm just saying, you know, people not really gonna like it. He's at Lancaster level 3. Okay, yeah. That's what B. Bray said, that he's now on a level 3 yard, but that he was at first on a protective custody yard. I don't know. Got 2 more minutes to go on this live. Welcome to the live, everyone. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so. Hit the like button and leave a comment. Support the channel. Blueface. A lot of these dudes go PC. You know, I was in the county jail with Suge and Too Short, and they had them both in PC. High Power, which was really PC. They put him in High Power, which is High Power in general is not PC, but that's where they put people who cannot be on the main line, cannot be in general population. They're gonna throw your ass in High Power. That's where they both were at. So anyone can go in there and end up on one of these sort of yards. But Blueface is not that big to where they're just gonna automatically put him in protective custody. He can hit a main line. So if he went to protective custody, that was not the administration. Yeah, I got a couple of Bulldog stories. I'm going to get to them soon. And welcome to the live. Welcome to the Inside Story with Damian Porter. And we were just tapping in about Blueface and whether or not he was in protective custody. Everyone have a good night. Be safe and be strong. And stay free, people.